Welcome back, everybody. Rust Hold is over with. Hot tags are done. Ask Him has been asked, and that means we're on a main event of our episode. We're going to do a couple different segments here. They're all dedicated to Extreme Rules 2015 predictions. Every match that's been announced, we're going to try to give our thoughts on who's going to win, what's going to happen afterward, how the match is going to go, everything else that we usually do. And, of course, we're going to start off with the pre-show kickoff match of the night. Tag team titles on the line. Tyson Kidd and Cesaro are going to be facing the New Day because the New Day defeated the Lucha Dragons on Monday Night Raw to get this title shot. Kofi Kingston and Big E are the two that are going to be representing the New Day, which is no surprise because Xavier Woods never really does anything. Although he does help him win, so I don't know. Maybe he'll help them win this time. I don't see that happening, though. What about you guys?
I'm in a bit of a
wrestle.
Who?
Xavier Woods.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him wrestle.
Mostly on SmackDown.
I'm a little confused with this whole thing because from what I'm reading on SE Scoops, because I don't fucking watch SmackDown, they're making Cesaro and Tyson Kidd a babyface team now, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
At least for this match, not like going forward.
Yeah, this is the issue. Like, if they knock off the New Day, then they're going to end up wrestling the Lucha Dragons, who are babyfaces too.
Who's to say they face them next?
Who else is there?
Primetime players.
Pressure.
Yeah, I figured primetime players were probably going to be the next to be fed.
I don't think they're going to do anything with them. I think they're going to lose interest. I'm going with Cesaro and Tyson Kidd, but it's not anything that I feel like strongly about. I could see them just throwing the belts on the New Day and giving them a heel run.
Think they're going to freebird him?
Because they are actually putting some stock into the New Day recently. I mean, I suppose any reaction is better than no reaction, so they're using what the fans are giving them.
New Day stock.
Yeah, but they do, though.
They really do.
They do suck.
Who do I want to see win? Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. Who do I know is going to win? It's going to be the New Day. Big E and Kofi are going to do their fucking tag team special.
So how many title belts will this be for Kofi? Like tag team titles? I think he's had so many fucking makeshift teams. This might be the first legitimate one he's had.
He won with Punk. He won with Evan Bourne.
Didn't he win with, like,
R-Truth, I think, right?
Rob Van Dam or something?
He's had some weird title reigns. Like, this is the first... I think out of all his tag titles, this is the first real tag team he's been in.
No, I gotta look.
I mean, Air Boom was catching on.
Towards the end. Then someone fucked it up.
Mm-hmm.
He has been a tag champ with CM Punk, Evan Bourne, and R-Truth, and that's it.
Still, some random fucking tag teams.
And we talk about him being, like, you know, the Intercontinental Champion all the time. 4 Intercontinental titles, 3 United States titles.
0 world.
Lots of titles to Kofi. Yeah, 0 world ones, though.
Yeah,
Did he win the Kuwaiti Cup?
Nope.
No.
He's a very good mid-carder.
Apparently he did win a Slammy Award, though, for the Tell Me I Did Not Just See That Moment of the Year 2012.
What did you do in 2012 that was worth that?
It was the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, one of his...
Oh, yeah.
When he did the handstand.
Did the handstand. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when he was being John Morrison and Shelton Benjamin. Okay.
Oddly enough, though, out of all these tag teams, 2012, he got Tag Team of the Year for Pro Wrestling Illustrated with R-Truth.
What? That's been a bad year.
2012 must have been a horrible year.
Like, wasn't there any fucking tag teams outside that they could have picked? Motor City Machine Guns? Fucking the Young Bucks? That team was terrible.
The ones who followed up, wow. They beat out Bad Influence and Team Hell No.
Okay, both of those teams were better.
Yeah. As rare as I like to commend TNA, Bad Influence was better than Kofi and R-Truth.
That was one of the few things that TNA did right.
Yeah, Team Hell No didn't win for the 2013 either. Oh, that makes sense, though. Shield won.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Cody Rhodes and Roll Dust got... Cody Rhodes and Goldust and Roll Dust.
Road Dust. Yeah, I like it.
Road Dust. He's got a picture of a fucking road on his face. And
Hey, maybe that'll be Cody's final evolution, where he just combines both gimmicks.
I'd be down for Road Dust.
I know. I was actually kind of surprised that New Day got the #1 contendership on this one. I I can kind of see this one going either way. If I have to pick, which I am going to pick, I'll go with Cesaro and Kid retaining. But like you guys said, who are they going to face after that? It's not going to be. It could be primetime players if Kid and Cesaro are going to stay babyface. I don't think they're going to do anything with the Ascension. I'm trying to think of what other heel tag teams we got right now. They could just continue the program with New Day, and I'm thinking maybe that's what they'll do. Yeah, it does. But if New Day gets it, then I'm thinking it's definitely going to be setting up the Lucha Dragons for a contendership there. I can kind of see it going either way, but I'll go with Kid and Cesaro for my pick. We'll just see what happens.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that this is going to be a Kid and Cesaro retain. Maybe something weird happens. Maybe New Day pulls it out. And I'd be fine with that, too, because Kid and Cesaro are cool, but New Day's kind of more interesting to me right now. And this sounds kind of like vindictive or whatever, but the less that we see of Kid and Cesaro as tag champs, that means the less that we're going to have to see Natalya. And I'm just not digging Natalya at all.
I love Natalya. She's always been a good personality. She's not bad on the eye. She's one of the few girls that can wrestle. Fuck you, Tony.
I think she's one of my least favorite on the eyes, so that rolls that out. I think she's got
glasses, mate.
She's got no character whatsoever. She is horrible on the mic.
That's unfair. I think she's actually pretty good when she's not forced to do some cheesy diva bullshit.
This is why we don't need a segment dedicated to being negative.
I think Natalya is just as bland as you can get. She is good in the ring. I mean, I can't deny that.
What's wrong with mashed potatoes?
I don't like her pink fucking streak in her hair. She needs to get rid of that.
I like baked potatoes better.
Yeah, her character doesn't do much for me at all. I don't get it.
She's got a nice pair of tits, though. But, other than that.
I'd rank her very, very, very low on the Divas.
I love her pairing with Tyson Kidd. I don't know what you're talking about. This is...
When they were doing the thing where she was kind of, like, getting in the way and Tyson Kidd was being a dick, that was fun because it was Tyson Kidd being fun. But having her just kind of walk out with Tyson Kidd and Cesaro and she's wearing these weird fucking outfits and she's looking all smug and just kind of, like, eating up some space, not a big fan. And I think that's kind of...
To be fair, the stuff they were doing, like where fucking Tyson Kidd and Natalya get in a fight and Cesaro consoles fucking Tyson Kidd, I love that.
That's what I said. When they were doing that, I was fine with that. But they haven't been doing that the past couple weeks.
Well, she serves her purpose. She helps be a heel and fucking distract people. Well,
you can't do it every week. You get burnt out on it.
And also, when they actually have backstage segments with just Kid and Natalya, regardless of what it is, it's funny.
Regardless of what it is?
Like, regardless of as if it's fucking them against each other, or if it's them that are... Sorry, Emily's just poking around.
You're really struggling here.
Hi, Emily.
Give her the PS4 remote.
Not weed, the controller. You are too high.
Emily, you want to play Mortal Kombat?
Have fun stoning me.
Go away. That happened. What was I talking about again?
I don't know, but you weren't getting to your point, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, she just started snooping around. I'm like, the fuck? Just take it.
So, if Tyson Kidd and Cesaro retain, do you guys want to see the Lucha Dragons win the titles pretty soon, or even next? Or are you up for a different tag team taking it away from them? If that's the case, when should they drop the titles? And if it's the New Day winning the titles, does that mean Tyson Kidd and Cesaro stay baby faces and just kind of keep chasing them, or what?
Regardless of who wins, I don't think they should rush Lucha Dragons into that tag title thing. I think they should try to have two concurrent things going on with their tag division. I would say at least until SummerSlam, maybe even if they can stretch out to Survivor Series, have both things going on with the tag championships, whoever they are on, whether it's Cesaro and Kid or New Day or some makeshift tag team, whatever it is, and have the Lucha Dragons doing whatever they're doing on another segment.
Do you guys happen to know when their tour in Mexico is going to come up?
No. The only guy I know who keeps a calendar of all their dates and shit is banned, so...
Because they'll win those titles around that time. They'll be holding them. I mean, it would make sense,
They'll probably
right?
win it there, Mexico.
You say that, but back when they had a Mexican tour before, they just gave Big Show the Intercontinental Championship, even though he wasn't the champion, just so Alberto Del Rio's matches would look more legitimate. So,
I don't know, like Mike was saying, I think that they should wait on the build-up to give the titles to the Lucha Dragons, at least until SummerSlam, because I think that would be a much better moment. It would be too soon now. They're still too green. Even if they did it next month at the next pay-per-view.
October 18th.
Oh shit, that's
there you go.
Far along.
Yeah,
that'd be fine.
Their biggest issue with booking the Lucha Dragons is going to be not giving them too much success too early, because the Smarks will fucking shit all over them immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's what they're hopefully continuing with Neville.
It's like, out of all the fucking teams that are there, like, they're the type of guys that if Smarks are going to shit on, it's going to be them.
That happened in NXT.
Yeah, it did. It's because they cater towards a more, like, children-friendly audience, so. Bright colors, masks.
I like them, though. So,
Yeah.
I'm down with them winning them down the line.
I like Callisto.
Yeah, Callisto's ultra talented, and Sin Cara's there.
That's the best way to put it, sadly.
Yeah.
Although he's a lot better than the other Sin Cara.
As long as they keep the botches to a minimum, I'm behind them.
To be fair, Hunico doesn't botch like the original Sin Cara did. And Callisto only has the off-white. Like, who was it that he really fucked up against? Was it the Ascension?
Yep.
Well, I'm just going to say, timing's everything. A lot of it was on Ascension too. They're clunky as fuck.
Such good promise.
You know what's not on the Ascension? The tag titles.
Yeah, they need to go back down to NXT, I reckon.
You know what they're not having? Any Ascension. Just saying.
What I'm saying.
Happy days. Got some chicken.
What?
I like that chicken, especially if it's Natalio's chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Alrighty, guys, those are our opinions about
Right.
the tag title situation. We're going to roll along here and continue on. The next one we're talking about is the Chicago Street Fight, so stay tuned for part 5.